Hi, and welcome to OptiTune. My name's Connor. In this video, I want to go over setting up your organisation. The organisational hierarchy within OptiTune gives you the complete flexibility to set up your customers or departments in whichever way you desire. We recommend you always start with your organisation and filter down, as this makes it easy to visualise what it is you're doing. In this demo, I'm going to change our organisation to Computers Are Us. The canonical name, which is essentially a nickname, is going to be CRU. This can just be a copy and paste of your organisation name if you don't have a nickname for your company. I'll then leave the website section blank, and I'll add the primary contact details for this organisation as myself. After you've completed inputting your organisation details, you're ready to start building out your tree. You'll notice, as we work through this section, there are many ways to achieve the same outcome. However, what's important is that you use terminology which you and your team are familiar with. There is no fixed order in which you must create your organisational structure, so don't feel obliged to use customer, company, site or department if it's not applicable to your organisation. If you're an MSP, you will likely be adding customers and sites, or if you're an IT department, you'll likely be adding companies, departments and sites. I'm going to start with customers. Computers Are Us currently supports 2 customers. These are Stark Industries and Wayne Enterprises. Following the same process as before, I'm going to enter the required information for each customer. The parent entity at this stage is still Computers Are Us, as we manage these customers. We now have both customers set up within OptiTune, and for many of you, this is probably all you require. One thing you'll notice within OptiTune is that whenever you create a company, site, department, or customer, it will also create a group. This means you can set up custom rules such as Windows updates on a customer, or in a department, or even at your entire company level. Now we've set up both the customers we support, we can go to the computers page and add the devices to the relevant group. In another video, I will be demonstrating how you can automate devices into these groups, but for now, I'll keep it as a manual process. Unfortunately, Stark Industries has multiple sites and departments, so we're now going to add these sites under Stark Industries to allow us to identify where certain assets should be. The first site we're going to add is Headquarters. It's important we add the parent entity here and select Stark Industries. Don't panic if you forget to change the parent entity, and you can always go back and amend it after saving. As we all know, Stark Industries has the address 1200 Industrial Avenue, so I'm going to add the location before saving, which is beneficial if you support companies or sites with similar names. The next site I'm going to add is for all the remote workers. I'm going to give this site the name Remote Workers, but no other details are required. Stark Industries also has multiple departments, so to improve my remote support workflow, I'm going to add these departments in now. I'm going to create the department accounts in this demonstration. This means if Dr. Strange calls up and mentions they're in accounts, we'll be able to narrow down the search for their device. I think we've gone granular enough with Stark Industries, but note, there is no limitation on sub-locations, and you can go as in-depth as you require. I will now add the device to the account groups and show you how it will appear. Navigating back to the computer screen, I will select the device and add it to the group accounts. As you can see, it shows you the full hierarchy of the device, and it will display in each of these groups. As mentioned previously, you can set up this organisational hierarchy in whichever way suits your organisation. OptiTune is completely flexible in the approach, and no matter which order you create your hierarchy, the system will work the same. That about sums up the organisational structure in OptiTune. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below. But please also check out our link to the Documentation Centre, which explains all this information in way more detail. This has been OptiTune's organisational structure demonstration. I've been Connor,